You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome, everyone. We're here to cut through the noise and really pull out the key insights from, well, the absolute edge of science and tech. Today, we're looking at some truly mind-bending stuff, AI, deep tech, even our own biology. If you want to stay ahead, you're in the right place.
It really is an amazing time to be watching these fields, isn't it? I mean, the sources we looked at show this incredible pace of innovation. And what's really striking is how these areas, AI, biology, they're not just moving fast on their own. They're starting to converge. And that really demands our attention, I think.
Absolutely. Convergence is key.
Mhm.
And speaking of things demanding attention, let's start with something biological that frankly really surprised me. Get this. A clinical trial where Ozempic, known mostly for diabetes and weight loss, actually showed anti-aging effects.
Anti-aging, wow.
Yeah. We're talking a reversal of biological age, an average of 3.1 years measured in 108 people.
Right.
Now, these were folks with HIV-associated lipohypertrophy. That's a condition with unusual fat distribution. And they used epigenetic clocks to measure it. Those tests looking at chemical markers on your DNA to estimate cell age. Wild, right?
That's a potential game changer. The research points towards semaglutide. That's the active compound in Ozempic. It seems to be influencing aging through its known effects on fat distribution and metabolic health. Makes sense, in a way.
Okay, so it connects to what we already know about it.
Sort of. And while the benefits weren't identical across the whole body, the biggest improvements, they saw those in the inflammatory system and the brain. And kind of related, there was also this interesting self-experiment suggesting broccoli compounds might help mobilize microplastics out of the body.
Broccoli. Seriously, microplastics.
Yeah, early days. But it points to this bigger idea, right? That we're getting better at actively managing, maybe even reversing biological processes, not just slowing things down.
From turning back clocks to flushing out plastics. Future health is sounding very sci-fi. Okay, let's pivot. The AI model race. It's relentless. OpenAI just dropped new open weight models. Apache 2 license, so quite open.
Yeah.
And they're efficient.
How efficient are we talking?
Well, their 120 billion parameter model, it's almost as good as their O4 Mini on core reasoning. And it runs on just one 80 gigabit GPU. Pretty accessible. Plus, there's a smaller 20B model that gives O3 mini-level results on edge devices, needing only 16 gigabytes of memory.
Impressive. And they're using mixture of experts for that, right?
Exactly. That's the tech allowing different parts of the model to specialize. Super efficient. What's the real impact here, do you think, making these powerful models more available?
Well, it's definitely pushing sophisticated AI out to more people, more developers, democratizing it, you could say. But the competition is just fierce. Anthropic hit back with Opus 4.1.
Yes, Opus 4.1. What's the angle there?
It seems even better at coding, research, data analysis, handles complex multi-step tasks really well. It actually scored 2 points higher on that SWE Bench verified coding test. It's a real contender.
Okay, so it's a performance battle.
It is, but it's also about the money. Anthropic is reportedly closing a deal valuing them at, wait for it, $170 billion.
Wow. $170 billion. That is...
A lot of zeros.
It signals just how much weight is being put behind AI as the next, foundational tech. It suggests this winner-take-most dynamic could really shape who controls things down the line.
Huge stakes. But this AI explosion isn't just about models, is it? It's changing programming itself. We're seeing these AI coding tools, like Claude Code, people are calling it, assistants that write and fix code. They remove a lot of the friction.
Yeah, makes coding faster, presumably. It does, but it creates a new bottleneck.
Yeah.
It's less about how fast you code and more about what you decide to build, making the right choices. There's even this growing feeling that AI isn't making engineers 10 times more productive.
Right.
Because real-world code review, integration, that's still complex, very human work.
It absolutely shifts the nature of development, and this friction ties into something bigger. The idea that hardware has changed, right? GenAI really accelerated that, and software needs to catch up. So the developer's role, it's evolving fast.
How so?
From writing every line of code to managing AI agents, getting them to achieve the outcome you want, developers become more like Desirety. Strategic conductors, maybe, less manual labor, more orchestration. It's a fundamental change.
Strategic conductors, I like that. Okay, and for a glimpse of the really imaginative future, Google DeepMind's Genie 3, a world model. This AI basically creates interactive, real-time 3D environments, continuously generated, just from text prompts or even images.
Like conjuring worlds out of thin air.
Exactly.
The potential there is Well, it's exciting. For gamers, it could mean endlessly dynamic, personalized games, totally unpredictable. And for developers, imagine proving out game concepts, designing levels super fast. No more months of manual work, prototyping whole cities instantly. Could completely change game design. Simulation, too.
So, wow, we've covered a massive amount today. Biological age reversal, microplastic cleanup maybe, the AI arms race, how developers' jobs are changing, and now literally creating virtual worlds with AI. It's
Yeah.
a lot. Thrilling, honestly.
It really is. And as all this tech, all this science keeps accelerating at this pace, it leaves a final thought for you listening. How do you adapt? How do you question your own assumptions about work, about life? How do you prepare for a future where these breakthroughs will reshape, well, almost everything? Something to keep thinking about.
Spoken Tech for your ears.